Roll call.
Veronica Roundtree.
Here.
Ryan Duke.
Here.
David Hitchcock.
Here.
William Wainwright.
Here.
Jordan Corbin.
Here.
Lolita Berrien.
Present.
Nick Coltrek.
I need approval of our last month's minutes.
I'll motion to approve the hearing minutes from March Code Enforcement Board.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright, second by Ms. Berrien. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been voted and approved to accept the minutes from our last hearing. Now we will swear in our witnesses.
If you're going to testify, you have to please stand and raise your right hand. Do you affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. Our first case is on page 2, at the top of the page. Last four numbers, 6432, address 601 North Stella Avenue, Donald Clayton Simmons, and Code Enforcement Officer Daniel Povey.
Morning. I'm very hard of hearing. I lost my hearing aids in the fire, so you got to speak up.
All right. Daniel Povey, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case ending in 08432. Address is 601 North Stella Avenue for violation ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 305.2, housing repair. Date of the violation was August 19th, 2003. This case is up for reconsideration of the fines. At this time, the city recommends a reduced fine of 10% of the original fine at $7,092, plus admin costs of $2,350.08 for a total of $9,442.08 to be paid by April 25th, 2024, or revert back to the original amount.
Thank you. Sir, state your name for the hearing.
What's that, dear?
State your name for the hearing.
Donald Clayton Simmons.
Okay. You have heard the officer. What do you have to say?
I wasn't aware of the penalties on the house. I took it over in 2005. I'm trying to sell the property to get my life back to normal. I lost everything in the house. That was my retirement. So I have nothing. I'm basically homeless now. So I got 3 people want to buy it. Of course, they want to steal it, but I got to get the property clear so I can sell it. So whatever you can do to help me get the title clear so I can sell it.
Were you able to hear the fine, the recommendation from the city?
I can't hear, sir.
Can we show him maybe so he can read it? Just so he can see, so we can make sure he understands.
So the recommendation for the city to close it is 10%.
You're going to have to speak into the mic.
Okay.
The total amount, or the 10% of the original fine at $7,092.
Okay.
Admin cost of $2,035.08 for a total of $9,442.08.
Okay. So that would clear everything up if I get that paid?
Yes.
Okay.
For that,
would clear that case.
Okay. Okay, what about, there's a case on there from 1990. I
We'll
didn't
get
take
to
the
that.
property over till,
so we're gonna go case by case.
okay.
So we have a couple.
Just this one
Okay,
case.
so how can we resolve it? I got to go borrow money from somebody, and I got no collateral except my house,
Right.
the land.
So the city's recommendation is the number that Mr. Povey just showed you, that 9,000.
Again, I got to see what you, so,
So to clear this case,
Okay.
with this case
One
number, $9,442.08.
okay,
That's the recommendation for this one case.
okay. So, have I got a little time? Did I get this guy?
You have a year,
Oh.
1 year.
Okay, well, that gives me a little time. Well, what about the other case?
So we'll go case by case.
Okay.
Case by case.
So we'll do this one.
So
So once we're done with this case, we'll move to the next one.
is that negotiable any? Is that negotiable any?
Yeah, so you can talk to us if you'd like and present a case to us.
can't hear.
You can talk to them and present your case if you'd like
Okay,
to negotiate
okay,
that.
yeah. I gotta come up there because I can't hear you guys.
I don't know if coming up closer is gonna, I mean, there's
Just
not
speaking
speakers.
to the mic.
I can barely hear you guys, okay. But is there any collateral, anything I can do to lower that down? I've got to go do some miracles some way to get that thing resolved.
How low do you want us to go?
Less than half would help me a lot.
Are there liens now on the property?
Oh, yeah.
Well, if he puts in a contract when he sells it, they could just clear off the liens.
I mean, I think his concern is he's not gonna walk away with anything for selling the property. So I think that's why he's
Yeah.
asking for reconsideration.
A little back history on this property. The house recently was a total loss in a fire. So the house in the pictures is from this original case. We have another case coming up with the same property to request demolition, but the house is burnt beyond repair. That's why he's trying to sell the property and close the fines.
Okay. Board, any suggestions or comments concerning this?
Almost would like to see what else is coming.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we have to consider them one at a time, but it's kind of, is there just two total or are there more on other pages?
4 total.
This case was opened on August 19th of 2003, and it was closed May 5th of 2017.
So Dan, now the house, it's burned, but still needs, there's still things there that need to be cleaned up. The house burned, but it needs to be demolished from then
Right.
on.
Yes, that's actually one of the other cases with Mr. Simmons.
Okay.
Which if you're trying to get a full scope of stuff, that's gonna be a hard cost too, for the demolition.
I'll move we reduce the fine to 5% and then keep the administrative cost.
You gonna be nice and do the math?
I'll second.
See what it's gonna be,
I got 3546.
35, 40.
Well, that's for the fine amount. So I got 580,
You keeping the admin costs?
Yes.
so I got 5896 for the total, which is including the admin cost. Does that sound right?
Yeah, 35 plus 23.
5896.
So that's my motion,
5%.
and we have a second.
Yeah,
Okay. Motion by Mr. Hitchcock, second by Mr. Corbin. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
I wasn't present.
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to reduce the fine to 5% plus administration costs for a total of $5,896 to be paid by April the 25th of 2024. You have 1 year to pay that $5,896
And 8 cents.
No, okay.
and 8 cents.
Now, that's a lien on the property now? There's another lien supposedly on the property? So I gotta get this one done, then come back on that one then. So,
Okay.
all right.
Now we'll go to the
As
next
soon as I
case.
can pay that, I can come back for the other lien. The other lien, I didn't own the property.
We're doing them all right now.
The penalty,
We're getting ready to go to the next one now.
okay.
The next case, same address, last 4 numbers, 0533, Donald Clayton Simmons, owner, Code Enforcement Officer Daniel Povey.
Daniel Povey, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case ending in 10533. Address is 601 North Stella Avenue. For violation ordinance Chapter 10, Section 10-1, crowing of roosters declared a nuisance. The date of the violation was January 24th, 2008. At this time, the city recommends a reduced fine to 10% of the original fine at $15,520 plus admin costs of $1,714.34 for a total amount of $17,232.34 to be paid by April 25th, 2024, or revert back to the original amount.
Okay, sir, state your name again for the hearing.
Donald Clayton Simmons.
Okay, have you heard what the code enforcement officer said?
But, you know, I never got notified on this stuff. You guys said
Okay.
you mailed a letter. I never would have got that way. That was just, it's, never, nothing in writing. All you guys mailed something to my house. I never got the information. Now I got to pay $5,000 for something I didn't even know about. I mean, I would not let that go on and on. You're going to be silly not to let go. I mean, that's,
Okay.
yeah.
Understood.
It's,
One that we're on now for animals. So this case, I'd like to make a different recommendation because looking at the history of the case back in 2008, it should have been closed. So our recommendation is to dismiss this case with no fine.
Okay.
Okay, the one we're on now?
Yes.
Yeah, there was an error in the affidavit in 2008. And I just saw it.
Motion to accept staff recommendation.
Motion by Mr. Corbin,
Second.
second by Mr. Duke. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to accept the staff recommendation, dismiss with no fine. That case is dismissed,
okay.
okay? Now we'll go to page 6, second down from the top. Last four numbers, 6776, 601 North Stella Avenue. Donald Clayton Simmons is the owner. Code Enforcement Officer Daniel Povey.
Daniel Povey, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 18-06776. Address is 601 North Stella Avenue for ordinance section 86-2, lot clearing overgrowth. Date of the violation was August 11th, 2018, and at this time, the city recommends a reduced fine of 10% of the original fine at $1,065 plus admin costs of $390.12 for a total of $1,455.12 to be paid by April 25th, 2024, or revert back to the original amount.
Okay. State your name, sir, again for the hearing.
Donald Clayton Simmons.
Okay, did you understand what he just said?
No, I can't hear a thing.
It's $1,455.12.
Now, this is a different one?
Yes, sir.
What date is this one from?
2018.
Okay, again, Dan, I wasn't even aware of these things. That's what gets me. I never received anything. You got mailed at the house. I never got the paper.
Okay,
I'm sure it was probably posted as well.
It is,
I don't know what to do, so,
okay. So what do you have to say about that?
okay. So, I don't know what to do. I mean, about to come up money, I'll come up with money somehow or another, you know?
So you okay with that price?
Are you okay with the recommendation?
What the recommendation is how much?
$1,455.12.
That's plus the other 5.
Yes.
And to
Okay.
answer your question, it was posted.
Sure it was.
Yeah.
I'm at the mercy of you guys. I'm homeless, basically. I got no income, no way of making money other than my social security. So, I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean,
What would you like for them?
I don't know what to do. I mean, I gotta go beg, borrow, somehow to get to 5,000, so it's, I got the property, people wanna buy the property, but I can't sell it with liens on it.
Well, it's not uncommon to work these into the, go ahead, Mr. Hitchcock.
Well, this could be, you could still sell it, then at closing, they would take care of the liens.
I can't hear a thing, sir.
Well,
I'm not sure how to,
you could get it under contract with somebody.
I got 3 people that want to buy it. One guy's supposed to be here today.
Okay,
you can,
then,
you can settle up.
then at closing, they could take care, to pay off the liens at closing.
Yeah, he said he would pay the penalties. He said that to me verbally.
Okay, so, so it is possible to take care of this.
He wants it, every week he keeps calling me. I say, I can't do it until I have
So
the
this
hearing.
is an opportunity for you to take care of the liens by selling your property.
Without having to come out of pocket.
Yeah, it won't cost you anything out of pocket.
I can't, I apologize, guy. I can't hear. So,
What they're saying is that the fines can be settled after the sale with nothing.
No, they're
Yeah, at closing.
at closing.
At closing,
okay.
the fines will be added to.
Well,
Just
they
a
would,
part
the
of the
fines are
price.
there, but
Yeah.
That would help me a
the title
lot.
company would
That's,
just pay off.
that's
the-
up to you to do that,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll-
With the new buyer.
Huh? With the new buyer, yeah.
Yes.
So I get with you,
No,
you come
That's
come
just
back
you.
to court?
You'll receive, maybe you can tell him, he'll get stuff in the mail that totals
you'll receive the letter in the mail that has the total on it.
for each case.
For each case.
Okay.
That you'll present to the buyer, whoever
Okay,
wants to buy
okay.
the property and say, this comes with the property.
Okay. I gotta give you a different address because I'm not living there anymore.
That's good.
The one they mailed to the house, so I'll give you that before I leave. All right, thank you, sir. So I can have him solve my problems.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you
What
very
is your
much.
new address?
Sir, last time you were here, you gave us the Oakland Park address. Oakland Park?
No, I'm not living there anymore. It was just a temporary helping a guy out. He couldn't get around, so now he can get around, so I'm not helping anymore.
Okay, before you leave, just give your address to.
I'll give him an address, I
Yes,
get
and
my
we'll
mail.
change your address.
Okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
We have one
We
more.
gotta do
we
a
have
vote on
to-
this one.
We have
Okay.
to vote on this. We have to
Do we
make a
have
motion.
a motion?
We haven't made a motion, have we?
Right.
Motion.
So I can make a motion to accept staff's recommendation.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright,
Second?
second by Mr. Duke. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to accept the staff's recommendation of $1,455.12 to be paid by April the 25th of 2024. So you have 1 year.
Yeah, it'd be done before that, believe me.
Now we have one more case for you on page 7, in the middle of the page. Last 4 numbers is 8509. The address is 601 North Stella Avenue. Owner Donald Clayton Simmons, Code Enforcement Officer Daniel Povey.
Daniel Povey, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 22-08509. Address is 601 North Stella Avenue. For violation ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 309.1, dangerous structures. This case is still active. At this time, the city requests authorization to demolish the structure on the property.
Okay, state your name for the hearing, sir.
Donald Clayton Simmons.
Okay, you have heard the officer. What do you have to say?
Yeah, lost everything.
Do you know the recommendation?
No, I didn't.
Demolition.
So how does this work, Sonny?
Sorry, Dan, the hearing aids.
Excuse me?
At this time.
We pay for it, then assess him?
Permission
Yeah,
from the city
it's
to demolish.
attached to the property as a
Okay.
special assessment.
What kind of money is
We're
that?
looking to shop it, but that's just gonna prolong the
What would
process.
that cost to do? You have any idea?
We will have to.
They
do
have to bid it out,
estimates.
so
We have to bid it.
we'll give them the order, they'll do 3 different bids in
Okay.
probably a month or
Go
2.
ahead.
I was just explaining that.
Yes.
Okay, you understand.
Sooner the better.
Okay. All right, so we have a motion.
Motion to accept staff recommendation?
Motion by Mr. Duke, second by Ms. Berryon. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been
I'd like to
motioned.
be there. I'd like to be there when we do it, because I still have valuables in there. The thieves that stole everything of value, they're just, you have no idea what they took. I mean, it's just, I get sick when I think about it. I can't cry because I wouldn't stop.
So I don't know how that works for scheduling, but,
He can get in touch with us and we can give him updates on,
so you can reach
what
out to
days
the
we get.
code enforcement and they can tell you updates for when they're planning to
I can't hear Dan.
Yep.
I apologize.
We'll be in touch.
Okay, all right, thank you, sir. I'll get a hold of the guy who wants to buy it and tell him proceeds. Take a deep breath.
Okay, it has been motioned and approved to accept the staff's recommendation for demolition. Okay?
It's been approved.
Okay,
Thank you,
very
sir.
much.
Have a nice day.
make sure we get address. Thank you. Thanks, Daniel.
I don't have, Our next case is on page 10, at the top of the page. Last four numbers, 5043, address 1215 Windjammer Drive, number 5. Coast Property Management LLC is the owner. Code Enforcement Officer, Christy Crowell.
Christy Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. The case number is LCE 22-05043, and the address is 1215 Windjammer Drive, number 5. The owners are Coast Property Management LLC. Violations are Ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 302.9, Smoke Detector Systems, and Section 553.883, and other violations as listed in the agenda. The date of violation was August 1st, 2022, and an order was entered on January 5th of 2023. Summary disposition was signed, and an affidavit of noncompliance effective April 6th of 2023 was entered. The city recommends a fine of, photos were last taken on April 18th, 2023. The city recommends a fine of $30 a day be imposed effective April 6th, 2023, and run until compliance is met. And I have had contact with the property manager, property owner, and he's working on bringing it into compliance.
Okay. Sir, state your name for the hearing.
Michael Powers.
Okay, you have heard the officer. What
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
have to say?
Well, I have a problem over there. First hurricane hit, stopped working on it because the hurricane damages. And I don't manage only one property, there were a bunch of them. And it started construction in the front of the property. They took the easement out. We can't even get in and get out of this property. Actually, there was an officer was there from the city, was there a couple of weeks ago, because nobody can get into the property the way they did the easement, Tapia Construction Company. And I spoke with him. He said he's going to force it to do it right away, and he did. And we started working on it. Only thing I have left over there, my fault, I took the carpet out. It wasn't a code violation. And I took all the outlet cover out. I have to put it back in, but I want to paint it and put the carpet back in, put the smoke detector back in, and the few tiles missing around the bathtub, that has to be done. I just requesting 2 weeks' time. I need 2 weeks' time to finish the job.
Okay.
Ms. Kroll, you said you've been in contact with him and you've seen progress on the violations here?
Yes, I just recently took over the case, but I have seen progress, yes.
Okay. Ms. McClellan, your thumbs up? Okay. And there's,
We'll give 30 days.
okay.
So what's that called?
Shall we pay it?
No, just hold the, so right now the clock's ticking on.
Yeah, but they're imposing, or planning to impose fines on the 6th
So that's it.
with the summary.
So those have been in place now for 20 days. He said 20 days.
Why haven't you been able to get in?
Last 3 weeks, they absolutely, they took the easement out. I can't even get in, I can't even get out. Even she was there, she has to park all the way back to walk into the property. And this is going on the easement, they're working on it. This is an outside company. It's not the city, it's a private. And they work very, very slow from the September, they're starting it. They're trying to build the 8 unit, 8 complexes over there, and they are working very slow, and they stop our job. There was a big tree in front of the building to causing the damage. We took the big tree out, and we did most of the repairs. The only thing I said, the smoke detector and the bathtub wall has to be replaced by the code violation, but the rest of the stuff, I did it. I took the carpet out, I have to paint it, I took the outlet covers out. I want to make it look nice before she walk in to see it. That's possible, I finish it before 2 weeks. I even work in Sundays, I wasn't working even on weekend. Last 3 weeks, I even work on Sundays.
So I'll ask this question, if we go with a 30-day extension, what does that do for the fines that are already?
Then it would just change the extension of the compliance timeline. And are you giving him 30 more days to come into compliance, or
Well,
a
that's what you
fine will be
mentioned, so-
imposed?
Well, he's thinking he needs 20, but I'm gonna give him 30 days just because of the reasons that he,
So the fines that are active,
Right, that
but
would
they
be a
started doing fines
continuation.
at 6,
okay, so continue the case until
yeah.
May 23rd, you said?
May 23rd.
Okay, so I recommend that we
Continue.
continue this until the next board meeting, May 23rd.
Motion by Mr. Hitchcock,
A second.
second by Mr. Wainwright. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to continue this case until May 23rd of 23.
So that gives you
Okay.
30 days.
Thank you very much. I'll be done with before
And then
that.
as soon as you are done, just contact her
I'll
and
let her know. I do have a contact with her. I even sent a picture to her this morning.
Awesome, good deal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day. Our next case is on page 11 at the top of the page. Last 4 numbers, 7434. Address is 1522 East Main Street. Owner, page 11 at the top.
I got you.
The owner is Bayawad Mohabber Mom. That's the mom? Okay. Code Enforcement Officer Daniel Foley.
I don't,
Yeah, top page 11.
yeah, but you give another name than
Oh, and the agenda's different, yeah.
That's what they wrote.
that. Oh, gotcha, okay.
All right, Daniel Povey, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 22-07434. Address is 1522 East Main Street for violation ordinance 3947, housing. The date of the violation was October 31st, 2022. The photos were taken on 4/18/2023 and 4/24/2023, show that the violation still exists. At this time, the city recommends imposing a $50 per day fine effective April 9th, 2022, and, 2023, and run until in compliance.
Okay. State your name, ma'am, for the hearing.
Dayavanti Mahabir.
Okay. You have heard the
Could you
officer.
move the mic down just a little bit so we can hear you? Thank you.
You have heard the officer. What do you have to say?
I'm not living in over here in Florida. I'm from New York, and I'd like to get like a week more to finish it out, the work.
More time?
Yes, please.
Well, it just looks like there's a lot here to do.
Yes,
So do you have someone lined up to help?
yes, I do.
Okay. Any contract or anything that you have written up or? agreements that you have with anybody to do or start the work?
I had started the work doing some painting myself, and I had to go back to New York. And I have someone to help me out.
Say again?
I got someone to help me.
You got someone to help you?
Mr. Povey, are you seeing much?
Yes, I have been to the property twice with her, and that most of the violations that were exterior have been addressed. We did a walkthrough yesterday of the property, and I pointed out a lot that she needed to get taken care of. So there is progress being made on the property.
How much time do you think?
A week or so. Next week, Tuesday, I'll call back the officer Monday to take a look at it. Planning to work this week on it.
Okay.
What you think, a month you need or more?
Hopefully, I finish it by Monday, this weekend.
Is it that close to finishing?
I think 30 days would be a good recommendation.
Okay.
So give some wiggle room.
Leeway in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Board?
Okay. Yeah, so I'll make a motion to continue this case until the May 23rd Code Enforcement Board.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright, second by Mr. Corbin. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to continue this case until the May 23rd hearing. So you have till May 23rd next month, give you time to try to get things taken care of, okay?
And then as soon as whenever you are done, even if it's before then, just let Mr. Povey know, and he can close it out.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. I only have one more tab, but I see more people. Someone else came in, I guess. Oh, okay. On page 14, the next case, the last four numbers is 8578. The address is 3523 Cleveland Heights Boulevard. Angeli Alvarez is the daughter of Ms. Torres. Code Enforcement Officer Christy Crowell.
Christy Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Lakeland. Case number is LCE 19-08578, and the address is 3523 Cleveland Heights Boulevard. The owner is Eumaslides Perez Torres. The violation consists of Ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 305.3.1, roofs structurally sound and maintained. Date of violation is November 15th of 2019. The order was entered on May 24th of 2022. The respondent shall be fined $30 per day effective April 9th of 2021 until compliance is met. Fine totals $21,420 for 714 days of noncompliance. An affidavit of compliance was effective March 24th of 2023. The city recommends 10% of the original fine for $2,142 and administrative costs of $718.69 for a total of $2,860.69 to be paid by April 25th, 2024, or revert back to the original amount.
Thank you. Ma'am, state your name for the hearing.
Angeli Alvarez.
Okay. You have heard the officer. What do you have to say?
Could you repeat one more time how much would we be paying in total?
So the fine total for 714 days of noncompliance is $21,420, but the city is recommending 10% of that for $2,142 with admin costs of $718.69 for a total of $2,860.69.
Okay.
Se quedan 2,000 algo. No, puedes decirle si quieres que te lo bajen o pregúntame.
Si pudieran, porque es que mi esposo es el único que trabaja y yo no tengo forma de cómo pagar ese dinero. O sea.
She would like to ask if we could reduce the fine since my dad, her husband, is the only one working at home and she doesn't work and she doesn't have help from the government either. So we would like to reduce the fine if it's possible.
Have you come before us before? Did we talk about this
Yes.
before? And you were having issues with insurance or no?
Yes, we did have a big issue with the insurance. At first they didn't want to pay, then they were gonna pay way too low. And when they finally paid, neither companies wanted to help us because it wasn't they said our roof wasn't worth it, doing it because it was too small. And we ended up getting someone to do it for us. We got all the permits and they finally did it. And actually the insurance went bankrupt. And now we have another insurance that's taking it.
Okay. I think this was one that we said we'll just impose the fine and then we can revisit on the back end. So with that, I think I'd like to make a recommendation to reduce it to admin cost only of $718.69 to be paid by 4/25/24.
Second.
4/25/24. Okay. Motion by Mr. Wainwright, second by Ms. Varian. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been voted and approved to just charge the administrative cost only of $718.69 to be paid by April the 25th of 2024, okay?
And you can do you got a whole year to do it. And then when a year comes up, if it hasn't all been paid back, you can come back before us and we
Thank
can.
you guys so much.
Yeah,
Quite
absolutely.
welcome.
Thanks for getting it done.
Have a nice
Yeah.
day. All right, bye. Okay. We don't have anyone else? No? So we'll start with our officers. Uh-oh. You're not messing me up today.
I didn't have to say my name.
You don't have to say anything. You can just let it go. Just let them do it.
Page 10, in the bottom of the page.
Bottom of, okay.
Have you changed your motion, your orders?
No, sorry, you're right.
You don't have to do
I
it.
don't have to read that one. Oh, you got lucky. No, we don't, I don't need to read it.
Have a nice day. Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
She was off early. What page?
Page 15 at the top.
Okay.
Angela Kaiser, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Lakeland, case number LCE 21-03310, address is 515 Cravath Street. Owners listed as Lily D. Calandria and Everett's Quig. The violations are housing violations, ordinance 3947 as listed on the agenda. Date of the violations, well, at this time, this city would ask to dismiss the case subject to the $28,000 tax surplus already paid.
Okay.
Motion to accept staff's recommendation.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright,
Second.
second by Ms. Berrien. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to accept the staff's recommendation. Thank you.
Reading glasses on. Page 11.
Page
Right in the
11?
middle.
Okay. All right.
Christy Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. The case number is LCE 22-07503, and the address is 315 Flamingo Drive. The owners are the estate of Jesse Shipley, and the violation is ordinance 5425, section 4.4.1, fence condition, and the city recommends to dismiss with no fine.
Motion to accept staff's recommendation?
Motion by Mr. Wainwright,
Second.
second by Mr. Duke. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to accept the staff's recommendation.
Okay.
That's all we have.
That's it?
Mhm.
Oh. Okay, before we can close out, we need to,
Mr. Pogue's coming, you got something?
oh, is he coming up?
Making a face.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Okay, before we close out, today is my last day as chair.
We need to do the motion, we need to do the blanket motions.
Okay. All right.
You're trying to get us out of record time
Right,
for your last
yeah.
one.
Get out of here. Okay.
It's a legacy right there.
Okay, for reconsiderations, the motions are ordered for the cases on pages 2 through 7 in which the respondents did not appear is to deny reconsideration unless summary disposition was signed as stated in the agenda.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright,
Second.
second by Ms. Berrien. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved. Cases continued. Wait, did I skip something?
No, there were no new cases.
No, okay. Cases continued. The motions are ordered for the cases on pages 10 through 13 in which the respondents did not appear and are not in compliance is that fines be imposed unless summary disposition was signed as stated in the agenda.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright.
Second.
Second by Ms. Berrien. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved. Dismissed with a fine. The motions are ordered for the cases on pages 14 through 18 in which the respondents did not appear is to dismiss with fines unless summary disposition was signed as listed in the agenda.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright,
Second.
second by Mr. Duke. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved. Dismissed with no fine. The motions are ordered for the cases on pages 19 to 23 that are now in compliance is to dismiss with no fine.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright,
Second.
second by Mr. Duke. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved. Adopt summary dispositions. The motions are ordered for all remaining cases that have not yet been heard today is that all signed summary dispositions be adopted with the terms as stated in the agenda.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Wainwright,
Second.
second by Ms. Berrien. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 It has been motioned and approved to accept all the staff recommendations. Before I close out,
Well,
right, do we put
we
this
have
on?
to, we have to vote for a new chairman
Right,
and a vice chairman,
Right.
so.
okay, before I close out, we need to get a new chair and a new vice chair. I want to say today is my last day. I enjoyed my reign, and,
So did we.
and I hope you enjoyed me. We have a wonderful team up here. Whoever decides to be our new chair, I know they'll serve you well, and our vice chair. They have been trained very well, and here's a card here with the instructions for the words.
That's it. Okay, there you go.
So, I've heard 3 different people said they wanted to be chair, but now we need to vote. Who really do want to be the chair?
Nominations.
We have any nominations on the floor?
Well, we go by seniority, so seniority would be
Yeah, there you go.
if you.
Mr. Hitchcock, they said we're going by seniority, so, Well, you the
That's
next
what, I mean,
one.
that, he didn't say it, but that's what he meant.
You are the next one. You and I was the original team, so I'm gone, so you are the last of the original. Would you accept that position as
We-
chair?
We're gonna have to make a motion. You have
Yeah.
to make a motion, and then it's gonna have to be,
Okay. You made the motion.
Yeah, if he accepts it, if he would accept the nomination.
You're interested.
Sure.
Okay. Motion by,
I would make a motion for, the new chair to be, Mr. David Hitchcock.
okay, motion by Mr. Corbin,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Wainwright. Do we have a vote?
Yes.
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 Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
It has been motioned and approved that our new chair would be Mr. David Hitchcock.
Okay.
Now, we have to make a motion for a vice chair. And who is our vice chair?
It's me right now.
Okay, is there anyone else that want to challenge his? No? Okay, our vice chair,
I'll make
I
a
make-
motion, I'll make a motion to, keep the vice chair as is.
okay, our vice chair, a motion has been made by Mr. Corbin. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Duke. Now we need to vote.
Yes.
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 Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
it has been motioned and approved to accept Mr. William Wainwright as our vice chair again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for what you've been doing and for what you're gonna do. And I appreciate everything that everyone done for me today, all the workers, I call you workers, but the officers. I love you all, and I hope I did you justice. Thank you. All right. This hearing is closed.
before everyone leaves,
Congratulations.
our next hearing will be at the Lakeland Electric Building across the street, 1A, 1B. This room is being, redone. So, just so you know.